How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Black Metal Rebellion. Hope you all had a great and safe Halloween. Hope you, had some candy. Hope you had some beers. Hope you had fun fucking around in some costumes and shit. I know I did, if you caught my last Vine. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today we're here to talk about the upcoming EP from Vile Discectomy from my boy James Harris. They're releasing an EP in December 2018, so this year sometime, called Omen Inoculate. Now, if you don't know who Vile Discectomy are, and you more than likely don't, they are a brutal slamming death metal band from England. They've been writing some stuff for a couple years now. And the members are my boy James Harris on drums, Oliver on guitar, and Dan on vocals. And let's speak about those vocals. Those vocals are some deep, raspy growls. They got some gurgly gutturals in there, and the odd kind of pig squealy bree thing, But overall, really, really good. About the same level as the guitars on this EP in the mix, volume-wise. They performed really well and consistently. It kind of reminded me of like Swamp Thing with like smoker's lungs. So like just beastly. As for the guitar that Oliver was laying down, it's just chugs, just all of the chugs. Okay, it has it's pounding your mother-sized slams in there, just quick trems here and there as well to spice things up, and there's even the odd slam down, like the slam riff style version of a breakdown to really slow things down and get really just sludgy and chunky and just brutal. There's also some kind of like string slidey sounds in there to kind of add to the raunchiness, and even the odd kind of like pinches to add in some more flavor and sound and dynamic range in there for the contrasting of like lows and highs. So really, really good stuff there. A lot of like sprinkling of different spices in there guitar wise. There's no bass, but the overall bassy chuggy sound of this EP was pretty good. And the drums, fucking bass drops are slathered in here for good measure. There's also a decent snare sound. I'm not a huge fan of like that ping pongy kind of like just lo-fi snare sound. This one actually was decent and tolerable. There's some really good double kicks, some really good blast beats coming out of this, some pretty sick speedy fills, and the ride bell little clicks, or El Caliente. Like, I really, really enjoyed it. The drums on this were fantastically played. A nice breath of fresh air from all of the sampled drums and pre-packaged drum sounds and stuff like that. So awesome stuff there, Mr. Harris. My favorite tracks on this EP were Exenterated Contamination. Just had like the biggest hammers and the fucking hugest slams. Just really, really catchy, groovy stuff. And then Waiting the Landfill had, I think, those like the ride bells and clicks on the ride symbol there. Really cool stuff. And I think that's the one that had like the pinch harmonics in it. Either way, really, really good slamming stuff. Really catchy. My overall thoughts of this EP was it was a grimy, sludging, slam-filled monster of an EP, just crammed to the brim with crushing sickness. And from start to finish, it was just a non-stop headbanger. The only thing I wish was there was more. I wish there were more songs to headbang to. I wish it was a little longer. But, it being a 4-track EP, that's just a quick little taste of hopefully will come in the future for this band. To me, it was just an easy 9 out of 10. And the only weakness or improvement that I could probably see in this thing is there just being kind of no bass guitar for this, at least not that I could detect. And that kind of made the non-slamming and chugging elements or parts of the songs feel a little thin. So like the little tremolos here and there parts just didn't have any lower end for a quick little moment. But it was still enjoyable. Really, really enjoyed it. I really can't wait to see what these guys do in the future. Looking forward to anything and all the things they put out. Vile Discectomy's EP, once again, Omen Inoculate, will be coming out, according to Mr. Harris, in December of this year. So definitely keep your eyeballs fucking glued to their page for that. They also have some really, really like brutal and awesome looking merch to be had in the future coming up soon. I think they said there's some beanies coming, there's some shirts coming, there's some hoodies coming, and obviously the great EP here. So anyways, I'm Jesse Morgan, and I would buy this EP. For Glory, for the Rebellion, Slimerella out.